Hey guys, it's Rook, and let's go ahead and talk about Nikke's January 23rd update. So there's lots of information here. Just a quick disclaimer, but a lot of these updates they plan to add into the game, they won't be taken into effect immediately. So once maintenance finishes, don't be surprised if you're wondering, wait, where's the new banner? Where's the new mission passes? What happened? We are going to end up having to wait at least another week until any meaningful big changes are going to happen in the game. Reason is because this is a bit of an early patch they're doing. I assume what's happening is next week is supposed to be a South Korean holiday from what I understand. So I imagine a lot of developers may not even be in the office during this time. So they're kind of just rolling in this update really quickly so that it's ready by the time the banner goes live next week. So just keep that in mind. So starting off with this update, new Nikke, so SSR Masked Romantic Maid. So she'll be headlining this upcoming Valentine's event, and I'm really excited about her. I already made a whole video about her design, but I'm completely shocked. They did an incredible job with making this very lewd, very revealing a maid or swimsuit maid outfit, swimsuit maid pirate outfit. They really combined a lot of themes, and I'll talk about that again at the end of this video, and I'll show off all the designs at the very end. But we have a bit of description also and some hints toward her kit. So she's a pirate maid who seeks romance. Interesting. It does fit with her name, Romantic Maid. Fair enough. She's a supporter who enhances allies' attacks with damage distribution abilities. When using her burst skill, she boosts the attack power of all allies. So she's a supporter class. Her weapon's gonna be the Romantic Heart, which is I really like that name actually. That sounds really cool. And she's an MG user. So she's gonna be a water code. Her manufacturer's gonna be a Legion, of course. I'm glad that a Legion's getting more love. They need it. Her banner is going to be live from January 30th through February 19th, so a little bit longer than usual, and I believe that has to do with the Ava collab that we'll be getting very soon. She has the typical 2% rate, and then we'll also be getting SSR Anchor Innocent Maid afterwards. So she's a maid in a swimsuit with an unreadable expression, joins Special Recruit. She's a supporter who strengthens her allies' survivability and attack capabilities. She recovers the HP of all allies and improves the squad stability with her burst skill. She's also supporter class, and it's really interesting that they made both of them the same exact class. Usually when they have these duo pair units, they end up making one attack or one supporter, or they choose different classes for each one to differentiate them. But in this scenario, they kind of made them similar to where they're both supporters, they both help out the team. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work when you're trying to put them on the same team, if they're meant to be on the same team, if they're supposed to have some sort of synergy together. Very curious to see how that's going to play out, especially once we get their full kits. Her weapon's going to be Innocent Question. She's an RL user. Her code's Water. Manufacturer's a Legion. Her banner is going to be live from February 6th through February 27th, so quite a little bit longer than we usually get, and I assume that's, again, because of the collab we'll be getting. Just some typical information there. So, new costumes. So, this is some interesting news here. So, first of all, special costume. We'll be getting Sin Backstreet Dream. So, the encounter with a maid in a quiet back alley. I assume a lot of the Sin fans are really excited about this, especially since her squad mates have gotten quite a bit of love from the past half year. So Sin is absolutely, she definitely deserves some attention now, and she's going to be the upcoming $20 event mission pass. And then for special costume Trony's Sweet Step, a step carefully taken. That's kind of a vague description. That's like 4 words. Wow. Okay, fair enough, I guess. But she'll be the monthly mission pass, again, the $20 February mission pass. And usually those are pretty good values, both those types of skin outfits. And then we're going to be getting special costume Drake made for villain. And if you've been playing for a little while now, you probably already know that, hey, didn't we already get this costume last year during the maid event? And we did. So they're doing a rerun of a skin, which is really interesting. Usually they don't ever do this. The only time they've ever rerun a skin was Rupee, the gacha skin for Rupee, and that was only because of her cutscene. They didn't put in initially when they rolled out the Rupee gacha skin. She was the first ever one. She didn't have a skill animation. She didn't have a burst animation. So they later reran her a couple months later, and they gave her a whole new burst. They gave her, to try to fix it, try to make it a better value. But with Drake here, she's not a gacha skin. She's a regular skin. There was nothing wrong with the original Drake skin. No one had issues with it. However, they're rerunning it. So this really starts to set the precedence that they're going to start trying to reduce that Nikke skin FOMO that I think is one of my major critiques of the game. and they're gonna actually start rerunning skins, which gets me really excited because that means there's a possibility that Emma's gonna have her office skin rerun. And if they rerun the Emma office skin, I'll be a very happy man. So this is really exciting news. So for new event stories, so we'll be getting the romantic Valentine. I always like these like the Valentine's Day event stories, so I'm definitely gonna be reading this one. After the commander becomes the maid cafe's temporary manager, as one does, four maids appear before him, and a familiar looking hologram. Interesting. I don't really know who the hologram is. The story is swiftly unfolding toward everyone's dreams and the true ending. A delightful Valentine's Day brimming with love, maids, and romance. I like all three of those things, so I'm all for this. I'm really excited about this event, actually. Yeah, hopefully this is really fun. I liked last year's one, but I have a feeling this one might be better. There's a possibility, I think. And just some typical information here. Archives is going to get an addition if you're interested in that story. Minigame Pirate Cafe. So we'll be getting a new pirate minigame, of course. Mask has transformed the maid cafe into a romantic pirate cafe. That sounds like a thing that Mask would do. Serve food to the endless wave of pirate customers. Yo ho ho. Okay, this is going to be adorable. I can't wait for this minigame because last year I really enjoyed Privity's minigame for her little, for the maid cafe. So interested to see how this one's going to play out. And then 14-day login, typical information here. Solo raid, so I always recommend players, whether you're new or you're old, definitely go ahead and go through solo raid, get as far as you can, because it's nice to get a lot of these new materials, especially, you know, your favorite items, especially for your helm. You know, you could definitely use that. And you can get your commander collection dolls, which are pretty useful to, you know, upgrade your units or at least boost those stats for your units. I highly recommend you guys check that out. Coordinated operation, that's just typical. They'll be reshuffling the arena groups. Simulation room, overclock mode, season 3. Union raid will be happening. My union doesn't even do anything, but those of you who actually have active unions, there you go. New gameplay and features. So they added a past costume shop. Okay, so they added a little bit more here. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting skin reruns. It seems to be they're going to be limited still, but this is a major help to reduce Nikke FOMO. Hopefully they roll out a bit more skins more often because there's a lot of Nikke skins. So adding one update might be too little. Maybe they can add a couple more, but listen, I'll take one for now. I really appreciate that. And then some new commodities. This is some side information, nothing too major here. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the actual outfits we'll be getting, or the upcoming alts. So, of course, we'll be getting... let's talk about Anchor first. She's going to be the second unit, however. But let's go ahead and get her done with. For me, I'm going to end up skipping her, but she is completely cute. She's adorable. So I know a lot of Anchor fans are absolutely enthusiastic about this outfit, and I don't blame them. So I'm happy they're going to be able to pull for her. And she's adorable. Let's go ahead and talk about Mask, though, because this is the one I'm really excited about. She's the one we'll be getting first. Of course, they usually make these types of units the headliner units for these bigger events, and for good reason. I mean, look at this design. And they haven't even officially revealed the full design, and I imagine they're gonna cook with that. She looks incredible though. A Master Romantic Maid SSR. Guys, I don't even care if she ends up like healing the enemy team. She could heal the enemy team, and I will still pull for her. That's how much I love this design, and I can't wait till they officially reveal the full design. They reveal the skill animation. That'll be a deciding factor on whether I MLB her, but definitely worth it. If you like either of these outfits, especially if you don't care about the upcoming Ava collab. Like, I don't care about the Ava collab, so I don't mind, you know, putting a lot of my resources into pulling for Mask and even MLBing her. So just keep that in mind. But I'm really excited, guys. This is an incredible update. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're interested in more Nikke content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.